Last week we fitted 13 new planks, so we need to get these cleaned up and move on to the next job, which will be the beam shelf.
I'm trying to find all the screws. See, like, because we left them, and there's one there. We left them long, didn't we, just to go through, but obviously we can't sand it, and the screws are there.
So we need to get this sanded, cleaned, painted, and then we can move on to the beam shelf. What time is it?
It's about painting your boat time, I think.
It feels like ages since I've done grey paint. Close them frames. Running out of brushes, so this one's got no handle for some reason. You wouldn't even notice she's had new planks, would you? Apart from they look
really good.
Probably look a lot smoother than the... So in the big storm, the tender literally just floated away with the anchor attached. So we thought the easiest way to try and find it would be to get the drone up in the air and find it by aerial view instead of us traipsing around in the mud for hours. So Simon's got the drone up in the sky. Have we found it yet?
No, but I'm basically almost a kilometre away.
Oh dear. It's not looking promising, is it?
No.
No sightings so far. Which if we don't find the tender, we're gonna struggle to get all the plywood over for the decks, because obviously that boat was built specifically to bring big sheets of plywood over. You know, we can fit an 8x4 sheet on it, so obviously with the deck project up and coming, we need to find this tender. But we've searched everywhere and we can't see it.
No.
You wouldn't have thought it have gone that far.
No, because it did lift its anchor up with it. Granted, I think the anchor chain was a bit short, so obviously we had big water and it lifted it up, but you'd think the anchor would reattach somewhere.
Well, just get snagged up somewhere,
and
the
drag,
amount of ropes and boats and stuff around here, but... Right, keep searching.
It's quite beautiful though, looking at all the ground.
Found it, but there's a bit of a problem.
There it is.
Right.
I was going to put like a little notice saying lost boats.
Right, but let me just show you the problem.
Oh, I can see it there, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh crap.
So
there's the channel.
There's Surinder all the way down there.
Right. Looks like we're off to Seabank Road.
So we need to time this right, because obviously there's no water at the minute. So we need to get there just before the tide starts coming in. And then...
try and drag it as close to the water as we can.
Or wait for the tide to come up.
I don't think the tide's really going to make it that high, but... Right, this is a recovery mission.
Right, we're getting ready for the rescue mission of the tender. Now, the other day, I bought something off Amazon with the Amazon gift cards that you guys have sent, because we struggle with the tender to pump it out when it's full of water, and also the Surinder's bilges and stuff. And I think this is going to come in really, really handy today, because I've got a feeling that tender is going to be full of water. Right, so we've managed to borrow a little tender, so we haven't got to walk all the way up there. So all we've got is our little Thrust.me electric outboard. So hopefully that will have enough battery to get us back and pull the other boat back.
We're going full speed ahead. Going quite fast actually.
It's a weird place to park your boat, isn't it?
Yeah, can't park there, mate. That'd be a good tender for us, that.
I know, yeah, I was thinking that you get an 84 sheet on that.
Oh, some lines coming up.
Oh, right, we're going to have to...
And we're getting taken quite a lot by the current here, so... engine's off. Was a quick nudge of correction. Right.
These ones are lower.
There we're going. It's quite relaxing, this.
We should have brought our dinner with us to eat on the way. You know you're going backwards, don't you?
Yeah, we'll just sort of mix it up a bit. See how fast it'll go backwards. Full power. We're flying.
Right, so we know it's just after this boat
Thought we're doing canal boating.
Turn, 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 turn. Oh yeah. Right, up this channel and hopefully find our boat. Oh, can we go left or right?
Oh, we want to grab, we're going.
Okay, so we'll jump out here and go and assess the ground.
I can see it!
Can you?
Yeah. Right, so we've got a borrowed boat. Our boat's all the way over there. We haven't got a very good anchor here, but I know we've got another anchor over there. So if we go and tie this one up briefly, whiz over there, go and get an anchor, put an anchor on this boat, and then figure everything out, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Got life jackets on anyway, so that's fine. It's not even mine, this is Richard's, I found it in the van.
You can't even see the gullies because the grass is that deep.
It goes. I almost fell.
How the hell am I meant to get across this?
Are you staying look after that boat, yeah? We should have come up this gully, yeah, it's massive. I don't know if I'm going to be able to jump this one. Especially with all this stuff. I don't really want to throw this.
So we need to wait for high water.
Yeah, if you stay with that one, look after that. And I just need to get the big gully here. What we should have done is come down this gully.
Do you want to move this then? If you've got a bigger one and we can get closer.
Yeah, okay. Alright, plan B, we're going to get back in that little tender now, come back up, see where the route, the mouth of this one is. And that'll probably work in our favour, won't it? See if I can jump. I could have jumped it, but I want to take this with me. I don't want to throw it. Brand new, no hard luck. It'll probably break or something. So, yeah. Here we go. Right, so made it back in the boat. All good.
I'm sure this boat's leaking though.
Yeah, it's good we've got a big super pump. It's got that pump.
So already the water's coming in quite fast. Covered the little sandbank we had to come round before.
Big shout out to Steve who lent us this tender as well.
Don't scratch it.
Oh, we're aground.
Right, let's see how close. Oh, look, there it is.
Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You got weeds in your property, yeah?
No, it's worse. Honestly, who leaves a piece of rope? Yeah.
Well, this is turning out to be quite the adventure, isn't it?
That's the beauty of this little outboard as well, because you can just like lift it off.
Yeah. Oh my God. Right, we are one step closer. Got a chauffeur.
Right,
I think we're as close as we can be. Well, I definitely think it's a good job we bought that.
there is something really funny. My big anchor was attached to that. And it's not here.
So we've lost, so it was attached to 2 anchors.
It was only attached to the big anchor. This one was inside the boat. The little baby one. But the big anchor. So unless that's come undone.
So now we've got an anchor we need to find as well.
But weirdly, why is that here? Like just lying there? Oh, hang on, has this been on its side actually? This might have been on its side because all this. That's off the little engine that the thingy snaps off. No one would come over here because it was actually a really good anchor. They wouldn't come over here and nick the anchor, would they?
You never know. Right, so I don't know whether you can see Surinder,
I can't see it. Yes, I can actually.
but that's how far away we are. I can actually see a paraglider up there as well.
Do you reckon they'll come and help?
So we are literally like in the middle of nowhere. So let's get this pumped out. I can't believe we bought this before the tens had even vanished.
That's well good.
We wouldn't have been able to tip that water out,
No chance.
like roll the boat over. We would have waited hours for it just to drain out the back. Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're good.
Are we dry-ish?
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, dip back down.
Back down. Right, now we've got to get it from there to over there.
Now if I wedge the anchor in the ground, so let me try and pull it a second.
Oh, we just push.
Yeah, go on then. Right, 3, 2.
Why is it so heavy?
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, hang on, move my bones. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. And let me just try this anchor tray. Give it a nudge with your foot. So, ready? Okay, set, reset. Okay, reset. So what we're trying to do here, we anchor it, it's anchored to the boat, isn't it? So if we pull in the middle, technically it doubles the force, I think. Okay.
Nearly there.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, if we lift the arse up now.
Swing it that way.
That's what we could do as well. Oh, it's on the anchor now. Right, go on, keep going.
I'm falling. Oh.
Getting plugs in, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Woohoo! So the tide's still on the way in, but we need to leave before this gully vanishes, otherwise we're just going to not be able to find our way out of here. But the tide's still coming in, and I don't think that we're going to have enough power to tow the big boat with the outboard against the current, so we might have to get out this gully and then wait around for the tide to change to help us sort of get back, because you know, the little electric outboard is great, but it's not really designed for towing big boats. So
Gemma had an idea before, and I said, don't be silly. But I'm now actually thinking, it might be a good idea, is to put the outboard on the bigger boat, swap them over, because then we've got an anchor on the big boat, or we could go and anchor out there for a bit until the tide changes. Yeah.
Well, my also idea was coming off to put this boat inside this boat, so we don't have to tow anything.
It'd make for a better video, wouldn't it?
I know you said it was a stupid idea, but...
Well, if you're going to do it, do it now.
Come on then. Will it fit? I'm just trying to...
What are you going to say?
We'll sit in this boat, in that boat.
Okay, well, I'm going to drag this up here.
Yeah, I think we're better putting the engine on the bigger boat.
So do you want to tow this one?
We'll tow the little boat, because that's less weight to
Exactly,
tow.
that's what I was thinking. If that falls off, then we've lost another boat.
Right, okay, so let's transfer the engine and everything to this boat.
If this works, I'm going to set up a towing company.
Camel towing.
Camel towing company.
Right.
I'm sure we can use this pump as propulsion as well. Alright.
Right, I'm going to give you a shove.
Yeah. Okay. So on the outboard here, it's got a little handle, but luckily the handle comes off. So I have to drive it like that now. Be fine. When we get to deep water, we'll be alright.
Right, I'm quite tempted not to get on the boat
Oh, that's good, eh?
and try and walk that one round, because you're not going to have any control over it.
Or do you want to grab our anchor and you pull us round?
Because like now, that's going to try and go across.
No,
Tell you what, can you pull that rope in so it's not
yeah.
See, you need to keep it on a very short rope.
Oh yes. Girl power.
Well, we've got 2 ropes and an anchor, and a chain.
Well, I don't think it'd be wise to set the anchor off.
I feel like one of them horses by the Quan Canal.
Let me give you some propulsion.
Would have been so much better if I didn't have to carry the anchor. Oh my god.
Right, if you've not already subscribed, this is the time. Right, so we're technically stranded at sea, aren't we? You have to, like, I wouldn't say live off the land, but live out of Gemma's handbag.
So in my handbag we have found,
Some completely flattened.
but I've also
Chris.
found 2 little shortbread biscuits.
What hotel did you nick them from? So these are going to be soggy, aren't they? Because there's no argon in there, whatever it is.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, alright.
Oh, I've lost half my biscuit.
No, they're not. They're a bit soggy. On the turn.
Mmm. Yeah.
Got more on.
No. They're awesome. That'll keep us going. So we're basically just stranded until the tide turns.
Yeah, because this is ripping in at the moment.
And hopefully we'll get back to the boat and get that beam shelf done, but by the time we get back our paint should be dry.
Yeah. Just nice to actually be out in the sun.
It's nice that it's actually sunny for a change.
Yeah, if this was raining, this would be like...
Oh, we wouldn't have done it, would we?
Bought a new boat. In fact, I was right. We need to cut this boat up. We need to make it lighter.
You can't move it.
Because we have that problem every time we're trying to actually move the thing. But it's quite a strong hull. So I might shorten, I might take 3 foot off the back of this. And all this sort of, there's like a big heel thing at the middle.
Even if you take 3 foot off, we'll still be able to fit 8x4 sheets on it, which is obviously the main objective. Right then, hopefully we won't starve to death stranded out at sea, and we'll be back at Surinder soon. You know what the problem is then?
Oh.
I need a wee.
What? Go over.
No! There's no toilet roll. So when I set the anchor, so we didn't drift away, obviously I could see the land and stuff, but now we can't, and I don't know how we're going to get the anchor back. Oh. Right, don't, careful now because the gully stops there.
Moves a lot easier in water, this thing.
Yeah. The boys come out to see if we were okay, but they're having engine issues as well, so we might have to turn them back.
That'll be hilarious. Should we wait for them?
Yeah, I think we should.
Oh, we're gonna wait for you.
Right. Go ahead and wait for you.
We're gonna beat the Suzuki.
2 horsepower electric versus a 6 horsepower outboard. Who will win? And we're towing another boat.
Yeah.
Got this. Come on. Woo.
Well, I'm on 50% power here.
50?
Yeah.
Woo.
Should we give it the full beans?
Go on.
There you go. We're moving. It's good.
Do you need a tow? Just in time. Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, it's a 4 horse. Here we go.
The hare and the tortoise. The hare and the tortoise. Sorry, I'll break down again in a minute. We'll catch it back up.
We've got a bit of rage anxiety, so we've just asked Cam to take the boat back to Steve so we can just carry on straight back to Surinder, because we're panicking thinking, what happens if we haven't got enough battery left in the outboard to get there, and we've only got 1 paddle. So cheers. Oh, look at his little floating dock.
We need one.
That's awesome. So that little thrust me kicker outboard, that has done us proud there, really, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And we are back at Surinder. It is beam shelf time. So while we've been out rescuing the tender, all of the paint's dry. Woohoo!
Yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, just got to put it in basically. Simple job now. So he sits on top of these packers here, butts up against that one there, then the next one overlaps that one, and then the next one overlaps that one. So we've got a really good sort of brickwork pattern going on.
That's a question.
Yeah.
How the hell did we get so much weed on that line there?
I think the wind blew it up it. It did actually, yeah.
Wow. Okay, pass that one.
So you just keep that one down for now.
Oh yeah. Right, I'm gonna need a lever on this one. Yeah, beautiful. Okay.
So she's now in there, half in there now. Gemma's going to be putting glue underneath the packers. Then we'll knock it down to the packers and then bring it back as well. Is it moving?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now we'll start bringing it down.
Epoxy time. Right, it's a race against the clock now because I've just looked at the weather forecast and it was meant to be nice all day today. But now it's saying it's going to rain in the next hour. So that's not good, is it? So it's all hands on deck now. The wind's picking up. Thickened epoxy time now. Right, ready for the second one.
So go to you, go under this line first. Let's go past. Yep, okay. Oh, good. So we've got rain coming. You mentioned that?
Yeah.
Okay, got rain coming. But we always end up rushing.
It's dead hard to do any proper filming as well when we're both epoxying because our hands are just covered in it.
And we're in a rush.
And we're in a rush. You have to just stay up there and deal with it.
Let's just keep it upright for now. Come under this one first. Okay, yep, that's it. Okay. Okay, so get it in.
I can't. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so it's all in position now. It's amazingly hard because the curves, trying to get them all lined up and stuff like that. Glad it wasn't one 125mm piece of oak, it was just like a few individuals. What were they? 41.6, 42mm-ish.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to put some nails through them now because obviously we've got it clamped up. May leave some of the clamps on it while the glue goes off, but we're going to put some nails in it, just all position. Boom! Could you do a big explosion thing? It's like a big mushroom cloud.
Do you want me to edit some effects?
Yeah,
that
that's what everyone thinks that's going to happen. Never mind.
The water's gone.
Somebody's bailing water over there though.
Oh, we should go and lend him our pump.
Yeah, you should. Go on then. There's a guy bailing all the way down there. He's a really nice guy actually, I can't remember his actual name. Yeah. Anyway, Gemma's going to go and take our super pump over, help him pump it out because he's bailing like mad. That boat was underwater.
I found this on the shore, I recycled it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Dinghy, I went to bail it out with that bucket before, look right down there, it's up on the trees with a big hole in it.
Is it?
And the other boat is at D Sailing Club, but that's an old structure.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
It's handy, isn't it?
Good stuff this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, all 3 pieces are in. Gemma's just scraping off some excess. I don't know what she does with all this excess. I think she's like building her own boat at home or something like that.
And just as we scraped the last bit of epoxy off, it started to rain. So quick dash.
Spitting.
It's spitting! Quick, let's get it sheeted over.
So just in time for the rain.
We knew that was coming, didn't we? And we got it covered up just in time. So the beam shelf is still dry.
Apart from the glow still wet.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll be good. I'm quite impressed with our progress today, even though we've had obviously a lot of escapades doing tender rescue. But we achieved what we wanted to do, and that was that bit of beam shelf. So I think we'll end it there, because I'm absolutely knackered. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much to our patrons and coffee supporters and everyone who does support us, and just everyone who subscribes. You are fab. So come back next week to see what we get up to, because I don't even know what we're doing next week, so it will be a big surprise.